What's good, guys? It's Nathan Ross here, and in this video I'm going to be going over YouTube versus blogging to see which is the best to start. When it comes to building an audience online, you can either do it through text or visuals. The most popular way to build an audience through text is through blogging, and the most popular way to build an audience through visuals is YouTube. You're going to need to implement one or the other to see long-term success. Both YouTube and blogging work great regardless of the niche you're building an audience in. Let's hop in my computer so I can break both down. Alright guys, we are in my computer and I have YouTube and I have blogging, and I'm going to be going over the best parts about each one to see which one is best for you. The first best point with YouTube is going to be it builds more trust. If you're on camera, showing your face, showing what you're doing, it builds up a lot more trust in the viewer, because if they're seeing an actual person, they see how they talk, they see how they walk, then they're a lot more likely for them to realize that it's real and it's not just someone on the other side clicking some buttons and making things happen. It's an actual person. And so this bodes really well when you're trying to build an audience, because you're trying to connect with the other person on the other side of the screen. You being on camera, you showing what you're doing, you showing your body and everything is going to build a lot more trust a lot quicker. The second thing that makes YouTube really good is going to be it gains credibility quicker. So this is just like the first one as far as seeing someone on camera, seeing them actually doing the things, it builds up a lot more trust. Same thing when it comes to credibility, because if you're trying to portray yourself as someone that knows a lot about a subject, or you're trying to show results in a given niche, it's a lot easier for someone to give you trust, credibility, and authority when they actually see you, talking to the camera, they see that you're a real person. Being on camera, being on video, describing everything as you are as a person, it's going to be a lot easier for people to give you that credibility, and that's going to make it a lot easier for you to generate sales and get people to follow you. The third thing that's good about YouTube is it's easier to keep people entertained. People get really bored these days, especially when it's 2017. Their attention span is super low. If you're on the camera, you're talking to them, you're moving around, you're showing them different things, it's a lot easier for someone to be entertained and stick around watching the video and get all of the information that you're putting out there, just because they actually see you doing the actual things, and it's easier for them to see what you're doing and actually see that you're doing it. It's just going to make it a lot easier for them to be entertained. The fourth thing that makes YouTube good is you can communicate a lot faster. Instead of someone having to read a whole page or a whole essay of you trying to get a point across, they can just watch a 5-minute video, 10-minute video and see exactly what you're trying to describe over the camera, and you talking is going to be a lot faster and a lot easier for them to comprehend than them having to read a whole page. The last thing that's good about YouTube is going to be it's easier to rank in the search engines. Search engines like Google and Bing love video content, and so you putting out consistent video content, it's going to be a lot easier for your videos to get ranked up in the search engines. And if you're trying to generate sales or get someone on an email list, it's going to be a lot easier because you're generating a lot more traffic to your videos, and that's going to generate a lot more traffic to your links in your YouTube description. So if you were trying to leverage organic traffic to generate sales and building up an email list, YouTube is definitely going to be a lot better in that respect. Now when we look over at blogging, the first thing that's going to make it really good is it's easier to get content out. So if you're making a YouTube video, you have to film it, you have to edit it, you have to put in music or animations or whatever. Blogging, you can literally just type up something really quick and put it out there. So it's a lot easier for you to get content out there, and so it's a lot easier to stay consistent and put out as much content as possible. The second good thing about blogging is going to be its higher comprehension. This is obviously up for debate, but if someone's reading something, they actually see the words and they're comprehending it at the same time, it's going to be a lot easier for them to remember something after they read the whole page. Other people might be a lot more visual and they learn better by seeing. It really depends, but what I've found is that by writing things down and people being able to see the actual words, they're able to remember the little details a lot easier than if you see a 5-10 minute video. You can't really pick out the little small details. And so if you're trying to get a point across or little details across, blogging might be the better way to go. The third thing that's good about blogging is going to be you own the traffic. And so if you're on YouTube, you're posting videos, yeah, that there's a lot of people going to your channel, subscribing and all that stuff, but YouTube owns that traffic. If you build a blog, everyone coming to that blog, you're going to own that traffic. And so you can kind of do whatever you want with it. You could send it to other blog posts, you could send it to your social media accounts, to your YouTube channel, or to an email list, or to a product or something like that. So you can completely control where people go because you can structure your blog however you want. When you're on YouTube, they have specific requirements on what videos you can post, where you can post them, what you can put in your description, all that stuff. But on your own website, you can make it however you want. The fourth good thing about blogging is that you can build an email list a lot quicker. Kind of like what I was saying in my last point about owning and controlling that traffic, you can put that traffic wherever you want. And so when you're on your blog, you can have a pop-up that goes to your email list. You can have something on the right column, the left side column that basically gives the person something in return for their name and email address that can then go into your email autoresponder and then can go on a drip sequence to follow up with different products or to check out your YouTube channel or your other blog posts. But if you're on YouTube, someone has to go to a whole other website to be able to click that link and be able to sign up for your newsletter, while on your blog, they're already there. So it's very easy for them to already look at your content
content, and then sign up for your email list simultaneously. The last thing that's good about blogging is going to be it's more customizable. When you're on YouTube, you can obviously put in your own profile picture and your own channel art, and you can kind of structure your videos how you want it. You can put whatever you want in your description, including links to different affiliate products or different websites or social media links, but you can't really customize much more than that. When you're on your blog, you can put up your own theme, you can put up your own name, you can put your different sections, you can write whatever content, you can structure it however you want, which gives you a lot more flexibility to be able to control and own that traffic even more, because you can put it wherever you want and you can lead them in a different way with your content. Instead of on YouTube, it's a lot more structured in their regard. Those are the top things about YouTube and blogging. Let's take it back to the video to see the final verdict.
In my honest opinion, YouTube is going to be the better way to go 9 times out of 10. With YouTube, it's a lot easier to build up credibility and trust, which is what you need to build an audience and sell products. You can get a lot of the same content across through blogging, but there's going to be a disconnect. My recommendation is to start a YouTube channel and a blog and post your YouTube videos on your blog with some written information or extra content. That will give you the flexibility to customize your blog and own the traffic without giving up the credibility and trust factors. That's it for this video, guys. I hope you guys got a lot of value out of it. If you did, make sure to drop a like, and if you're new to the channel, check out my last video right here where I go over why 97% of people fail at affiliate marketing, and subscribe over here. If you guys have any questions about YouTube or blogging, drop a comment below as I respond to all comments. If you want more one-on-one help, feel free to DM or email me. Those will be in the description below. Until then, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy.